Look, I get it. You've tried many diets in the past, none seem to work in the long term. You come across carb cycling and you think maybe this is for you, maybe this is it, the turning point you needed. In this video, I'm gonna go over what carb cycling is, how to do it, and if I would recommend it. Carb cycling is where, alongside a calorie deficit, you'll follow a low to no carb diet. Let's say from Monday to Friday. Then on the weekend, you'll have higher carbs. Generally speaking, that comes along with higher calories. And in the bodybuilding community, they'll call these refeed days. So there'll be higher calories and higher carbs, but ideally you'll still be in a net calorie deficit over the course of a week. It doesn't have to be Monday to Friday, but that's just an example. Carb cycling is a form of carbohydrate restriction, which means you'll lose weight faster. Not necessarily fat faster, but you'll lose weight in the form of water because carbs in your body are stored with water. So that sounds like super appealing, right? Many people would use higher carb days or refeed days as cheat days, or generally a free day where they ate what they wanted with a lot more flexibility. And the whole idea was this would prevent metabolic adaptation from the diet and help you to continue to lose weight. It will also increase leptin levels. This will mean that you're hungry less at a time, generally more satisfied and less likely to overeat. And besides that, from a practical standpoint, people are generally better at sticking to their diet Monday to Friday and generally do overeat on weekends. So maybe this would allow them to do that and get away with it. So the whole goal of this channel is to give you no bullshit advice. So I looked into the claims. The leptin increase is transient, it's short term, which means as soon as you get into a calorie deficit again, it will go down. So it's not really that beneficial. And any metabolic adaptation, any boost in your metabolism is very small and likely to not really have any significant effects. Adam, just cut to the chase. Is it good? Is carb cycling good? Can I get results from it? Yes, of course you can get results from carb cycling. Carb cycling can be great if it fits your schedule and you like the setup. If it's something you can continue to do and you can stay in a deficit most of the time, you're gonna get results from it. But the thing is, when it comes to all types of diets that restrict anything really, especially carbohydrates, they're not sustainable in the long run. So I don't feel it's for most people. I couldn't find many papers either supporting it or just refuting it in general, so there's just nothing special about it. Long-term studies show that when calories and protein are equal, low carb and high carb diets produce the same fat loss. And generally speaking, lower carbohydrate diets lead to poorer performance in the gym and just in general at life. Carbs are your body's preferred fuel source. They may not be essential, but you get better performance from them. So that's one reason. And the next reason is, let's face it, carbs taste great and they're literally everywhere. If I was to recommend it in any capacity, it would be this way. Say you're going out on Saturday night, you know you're having a big night, you're gonna eat loads, you're gonna have a few drinks, you're gonna have some dessert, and you're just not sure how it fits in. What you can do is you can bank calories. I actually do this fairly often. It's not exactly carb cycling, but what you would do is you can either cut them from carbs or fat, whichever one suits you. You can cut 300 to 400, I would say 300 calories for 4 days prior to the Saturday night. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you cut 300 calories from your day. That gives you an extra 1,200 calories to, I would like to phrase it this way, to spend on your Saturday night. So you've got those extra calories banked. That's an extra 1,200 calories. That's a lot. And then the day you're going out, I would have a breakfast that's high protein and just veg, maybe a tiny bit of fat, but just high protein and veg focused. And lunch, again, high protein, veg, or maybe some protein and some blueberries or strawberries or raspberry, any sort of berry that's low in carb. That will give you even more calories. And then you can pretty much do what you want that Saturday night and you'll be fine. But just don't continue it on Sunday, Monday, and just completely fall off the wagon. So I hope you found this video useful. If you've got any questions at all, comment below. That's really all I wanted to cover. So you can now decide whether you'll do carb cycling, maybe you'll try it, or maybe you'll just give it a miss. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.